You know, 12/3/2024. Renee, Matthew, well, Renee, a child bride to Eddie, and Matthew, the one that got his arms broke by Eddie, and my daughter. Daddy's call. Well, I'm going to say this to say that. You know that daddy's call, y'all did a wellness check. Well, you know, Naomi, I think her name is Chastity Naomi. No, I know Chastity Naomi Klein Boyd, because I gave her authorization, and I did a ceremony with Yoon Young Song Kim, Lori Michelle Klein. Her sister, Carrie May Klein Farmer, wanted to be Rick White, but she had an abortion, and she didn't get an adultery thing from Farmer, so she's very loose, and she's been over here trying to, I don't know, but it won't never happen. Her daughter's been over here, but they cleaned. Her daughter, one's not here because that little angel went up in heaven. It's terrible to lose your firstborn, and then your secondborn, then your thirdborn. And Carrie, you ran your mouth to my daughter, misguided her, and all that stuff. I don't want to hear it. It's all been recorded by AI and everything, every device and everything. It would always say, when you wake up, you better. Well, I've been doing that, and I wonder what took Edward out from here. Was it somebody from South Georgia, a nurse, and Gable doesn't like him? That's really 100% Gable, more than he even knows, like Alabama relationship. But Versage and all that above, and Eddie, I had enough of you, and where's Curtis is at? Now, my point is, Chastity, you got my book, and you said it's at Terry Lane. You know, Truist didn't. Yeah, Truist used to be SunTrust for all this blah, 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 and all of Chastity's friends, you know, all these Apple products around Atlanta, and all to the west of Greenwood or Synovus and PNC, where I picked you up and dropped you off time in Dunson Stewart Road. Oh, I got addresses, and I used to be in Muskogee, and you need to be getting my stuff up here. And I tell you what, for gas, if they come by here and pick me up, that's why I want to ride along. And am I going to follow it all the way to the day to the door? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all mess with my daughter, Chastity Naomi Klein Boyd, that is 100% Boyd, because I had a married paper and divorced her before I even got back to the house good. It is what it is. You want to play me? It's going to be very expensive. I'm saying this. How many of y'all little family members of Edward's clan, Tom and Betty? Now, Daniel and Joshua lived with me and Chastity for 5 years. It's documented, recorded. And your little thing would come out, it was like a thumb sign. And you had a little thing, you had to walk in. It was a little business card notifying you on the premises, on the rock outside. Same way as here. Everywhere I've ever lived. Grayson's landed. Out there by Osborne. And speaking of which, when somebody passes, you don't go run and just jack up. So it says in the Torah and Hebrew and all, that's for the chosen one. What's taken has to be returned 10 times the value. I didn't take it. And I know I got a brand new, but I haven't been back to Columbus because somebody just likes to take everything, but I got everything swept clean because I didn't get on an aircraft carrier because my brother, he's a genius, and I don't know what I am. I'm more of a heretic. But, you know, Stephen King can't do this, and I can't either. It was just discovered, and then it hits me in the spirit That's the Most High. And if you want to come check my religion, 5 million. And if you stop me when you see me, I'll let you go for 100,000. But if you're ignorant and want to continue and put your hands on me, all I gotta do is speak. And Lady in the Well Arthur, what about the lady in the tub, Chastity's country corner? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we didn't. There's just tomatoes. That's okay. I go out back and get what I get. And I don't do pork because I don't sit on a rod. And I'm not a nympho. And the thing that got kicked out of heaven. And Constantine's creed, I would suggest doing your research, but my job's done. Edward said he was a preacher. And I said something, and he said something about GOSHT, and I said, Casper, the friendly what? And how can you get blood and flesh from a GOSHT? That's real offensive, isn't it? All these places on me, cortisol, and all the knowledge I have, and you want to come up and put your hands on me and do a wellness check, that'd be a bad. Would you want to go against the Creator? I'm an elderly mind of sight, and do you know this? Do you know these? These are exercises. Have you met my little friend? I just exercise, dude. Why do you want to learn about my life? I've stopped and jumped out of, and somebody else grabbed the seat, and I went over and have brothers in blue and others I'm not going to run my mouth about, but I'm going to tell you. Love y'all. I got a lot of fluid retention still from that stuff, and when I tell you something, it's still coming loose. But you know more than the Creator, right? I'll keep it safe. You know more than me, right? You know more than the Creator. And you done took that, assumed, made 3 different things out of it. Chastity, Naomi, are you not calling me? The heck with that. I know you got a little baby boy, the little wolf running bear, John Wick. That comes from my family, your family. And you got the same thing in you, baby, because the DNA paper's true unless Carol and Klein had it fortified. So they thought they was going to get but I don't believe that. I spent 29 years being your dad. And somebody come at you like you did, and I just not even fully blinked that day. Van Crystal, my arm is not right. That was not right either. I just discovered that. Chording for piano, octave, it doesn't make the chords. Did you proud of yourself? Oh, it was video to it. I said, sin! It's out of my hands. I'm going to be respected. I'll be here in a little bit longer in this state. I move around so much. Have you met the other, because it's Tony 1, 2, and 3, or 4. Or was it 4, 5, or 6, like the Grizzard? This family right here, Naomi, Brant, twins, Sanders. Love y'all. I do my research on YouTube. Check him out. Love you.